Hey everyone, welcome. This is a short, simple, but still strong flow practice. It is great for beginners if you're someone who is just exploring, checking out the practice. You might just watch, but I would encourage you to join along. If you don't have a lot of time, again, great practice. We're going to begin in child's pose, and I'll talk you through all of this. So if you are new and you're not sure about the poses, the asanas, I'll guide you. We're going to start in child's pose. And if you don't have a yoga mat, that is totally okay. You don't need one. You'll take your knees wide, let your big toes come close towards each other behind you. You can, from here, start to extend your arms forward and let your head come to rest on your mat. If your head doesn't land on your mat and you have a block, you can put a block under your head, but you can also stack your fists and let your head land. Your hips can be low towards your heels, but they might be higher. Just feeling it out. And more than anything, beginning to come into your body. Feel where you are. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. If your arms are forward, you can feel this, the length through your arms, the length through your spine, the length through your fingers, the space between your fingers. Notice if your hands are all scrunched up. You don't have to forcefully spread your fingers apart, but you might notice. Do you have a little bit of room? Spread your fingers. Let your head land. Feel for taking a full breath in and a full breath out. And where do you feel your breath? Can you feel the movement in your lungs, your rib cage, as you breathe in the expansion? And as you breathe out, softening. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. From here, we'll come on up into tabletop, hands and knees. Your hands under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. Any kind of discomfort with the knees, you can put a towel or a blanket under your knees if you're on your mat and you want to fold the back edge of your mat under for a little more padding, you can. And you can spread your fingers wide here, or if it works better for your wrists, you can make fists. But feel your hands on your mat, your knees, the tops of your feet, and we'll move through a couple cat cows. On your inhale, lift your chest and your tailbone, your belly drops. And as you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest, lift out of your shoulders. A big breath in, drawing your chest forward. You can take your gaze up, not straining, tailbone lifts. And as you exhale, rounding your spine, lifting out the shoulders, tuck your chin into your chest. So just go through a couple of these, following your breath, feeling the movement in your spine, starting to wake up the body and your energy, but equally feeling your foundation. And if you like added movement, you can include that here. And then coming back to your tabletop, take your hands a little more forward. Shift forward and lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes so your legs are long behind you. Here, you can keep your hands under your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, drawing your chest forward, and you come up for your cobra. If you want to add in a low cobra, you can slide your hands forward so your elbows are under your shoulders and draw your chest forward. Still long through your legs, shoulders down and back, leading with your heart, like a runner crossing the finish line. Take a really big inhale, and as you exhale, lower all the way down, come on up through tabletop, and come back to your child's pose. So if child's pose with knees wide isn't comfortable, you might bring your knees together and let your arms come alongside you. Either variation, take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. From here, slide your hands a little more forward. Start to come to your knees, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips to come into downward facing dog. So we'll use this as our transition pose. And if coming into downward dog doesn't work, you can bring your knees down and walk your hands more forward. So some people call this puppy pose. In your downward dog, you're creating this shape of an upside down letter V. Heels soften, head drops, hips are high. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Taking another deep breath in here. As you exhale, make your way up to your hands. Set your feet. They can be together or apart, but even an intentional foundation with soft knees. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your hands up. You can look up. A big inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Here, set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. We'll pause just for a moment. You might set an intention for your practice. What brings you to this practice today? And if you can't articulate it, that's okay. Just feel it. Together, we'll take a deep breath in and a breath out. On your inhale, reach up, lift and lengthen. Fold forward, exhale. We'll move through a couple of half sun salutations here. Finding your halfway lift, you can keep the bend in your knees. You might rest your elbows on your thighs. You might have your hands on your shins, but your spine is long in your body rather than rounding. Torso pretty much parallel to the ground. Grounded through your feet. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, fold. On your inhale, ground down. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up. Lift up. Lengthen up. Fold forward. Exhale. Coming into your halfway lift, your flat back, a big breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Once more. Ground down. Rise all the way up. Lift and lengthen. Fill up. Fold forward. Exhale. Find your halfway lift here. Now, bring your hands to your mat and step back to your tabletop. Right, on your hands and knees. A big breath in. Move forward. You can come all the way down to the ground, untucking your toes, hands under your shoulders, or more forward for your cobra or your low cobra. A little bit of a back bend, leading with your heart. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Come on back through tabletop, back to your child's pose. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. We'll do that one more time. Taking your hands forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, make your way up to your hands. Set your feet, intentional foundation. Find your halfway lift. Fold forward, exhale. Ground down. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your hands up, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Hands come to your mat. So we're moving through sun salutations. Stepping back to your tabletop. Now, if you want to keep your knees lifted, you can. Moving forward, you can come all the way down, or you can pause halfway. You might even drop your knees. Setting up now for your cobra, your low cobra. Maybe you add in your upward dog, a big inhale. And as you exhale, nice and easy, lowering down. Come through tabletop, back to child's pose. If you prefer to take a little more time in downward dog, you can come into downward dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, hands go forward. One more sun salutation. Tuck your toes, hips lift. You come into downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, making your way up to your hands. Set your feet. Find your halfway lift. Long spine, big breath in. Fold forward, exhale, empty out. Ground down, fill up. Big inhale, reach up, lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands come to your mat. Moving back to tabletop, knees down or lifted. Shoulders over wrists, big inhale. Shift forward, squeezing your elbows in. Come all the way down or halfway down. Untuck your toes. You can come up here for your cobra, your low cobra. Again, you have the option to add in your upward facing dog. And then nice and easy, making your way back through tabletop, back to your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel where you are, feel your intention. Feel that you've made some time for yourself today. Another big inhale and a big exhale. And from here, You can just nice and easy come on up to seated, whatever feels comfortable for you, hands to heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, we'll take a big breath in and a breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I'll be making more of these shorter, great for beginner practices and great for people who don't have a whole lot of time. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.